Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is February 5th, and that means day 36 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to show you how we printed out this very cool Buddha model, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 36 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a fact section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. But on today's episode, we printed out this very cool Buddha model. And for this print, we used MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of light blue on our all-new gMax 1.5 XT+. As I continue to print smaller items with a lot of detail, I came across this really cool Buddha sculpture up on Thingiverse. And this one has a ton of detail, and it's been refined from a lower res version. And the detail on this model is spectacular. And of course, the gMax 1.5 XT+ picked up all that detail. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Okay, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the high-res Buddha statue. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. And you can see the improvements that Geoff has made to this model. He's really refined it a lot. And it's been collected quite a few times and made quite a few times. And of course, we already printed ours and it turned out fabulous. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Okay, so here we are in Simplify 3D and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%. And you can see all the fabulous detail on this model. So let's go over my process settings. Under layer height, we did a 0.16mm layer height with 3 top and 3 bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 6 outlines. For infill, we only used 10%. We didn't run any support material. This is MatterHackers PRO PLA, and these are my 2 temperatures, 203 and 208. Under cooling, we have a 3-stage cooling system set up to really raise the fan up to 80% to do optimum cooling. And for speed, we ran this out at 50 millimeters per second. So let's hit prepare to print and I'll show you how it slices. And this is a very detailed model, but it should go pretty quick. And there's our finished slice, so let me play this through so you can see how it prints. And as you can see, there is a lot of detail on this model. And the gMax did an amazing job of picking up all this detail. And of course that MatterHackers PRO PLA we used really helped this model pop. So let's slide this down to the end. And then let's fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Alright, so that was a cool little bit of time-lapse footage, and here is the finished Buddha print. And I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. But this turned out 100% perfect. I really love this model. I can't wait to gMax size it too. But all the little detail in his robe is just spectacular. Along the base, his little face, his little belly, you gotta rub it, gotta rub the Buddha belly. His hands are really nicely done. Even his foot that's on a little bit of an angle, all his little toes came out perfectly. I am really happy with this model. And of course the MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of light blue was a perfect choice for this print, and my gMax 1.5 XT+ picked up every single bit of detail on this. This is amazing. And of course we're still printing on that sanded acrylic, so the bottom of this is glass smooth. It's really nice. So I am 100% happy with this print, and I would call this a 100% perfect print. Well, that about wraps it up for day 36 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow for the very next episode of the 3DP 365 project. I am super impressed with this print quality. If I can get my retraction settings perfected, I will have perfect prints every time.